Hey everybody, Brian Bauman from Bauman's Farm and Garden, and we've been busy this winter. There's lots of changes at the farm and people have been coming in, grabbing me by the shoulders. Brian, what is going on? The garden is gone. Our garden that was in the parking lot is gone, partly because we just felt it was a little too unsafe. The garden was on one side of the parking lot, the playground on the other side of the parking lot, kids were running back and forth. It just wasn't the type of environment we wanted to create for you and your family. So the garden is gone, but don't worry, there's a new garden going in. And I wanted to kind of take you step by step through the process as we put in our new garden and talk about which plants we're choosing, why we're choosing them, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas and tips for your garden at home. So first, we're kind of out by the parking lot. The apple trees that were here are gone because it's too wet. Their roots were staying too wet too long in the wintertime and they were rotting and all the trees were dying. So I've picked out some plants that are going to be a little bit better for that, starting with midwinter fire dogwood. Now these type of dogwood are not like the giant tree flowering dogwoods. They're more shrubbish, and honestly they cover all the seasons. White flowers in the springtime, which are just starting. They have beautiful foliage during the summer. During the fall they have excellent color from yellows and reds, and during the winter is when they really shine. The center of this one is like a bright yellow, and then as it goes out, the tips become like this flame red. So you have this like its own little fire all in one little pot, and these love wet conditions. So if you have a wet spot in your yard, there's lots of different colors and types. This one would do really well. I also chose some weeping Lebanon cedars behind me. For those of you who've been to the farm already, you'll see the giant weeping sequoias on one side. I wanted to kind of create something parallel on the other side, but still give you some different trees and how they would look in your yard. So we have weeping sequoias on one side and weeping Lebanon cedars on the other side. I've also picked out some roses. Knockout roses are a disease-resistant rose that don't require a lot of care. And honestly, I'm out here a lot. I don't have time to do all the different pruning and care that goes with roses. So knockouts are a great example of something that you can bring color into your yard that's a little more easier, doesn't require as much attention. So something for you to think about. It wouldn't be Bauman's without getting some annual color in here. And I wanted some height to kind of go in the center, so we picked out this orange salvia. This is called skyscraper salvia. It will bloom non-stop from now until November. Sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm planting it out here with the full knowledge that it's probably not going to come back next year, but I needed something to give me that kind of bright color in the center of this flower bed. And then I also chose Endurascape Verbenas. Now, a lot of times I have really good luck with these coming back, but these Verbenas will kind of create this ground cover around the outside of the flower bed that's going, again, to bloom nonstop from now until November. Hopefully we're gonna make it through pumpkin patch, and when you come out to see them, I hope it's just this giant carpet of red flowers. This is only one flower bed. There's a whole bunch of other flower beds going in, and I had to tell you about Biotone. We don't plant any of our trees and shrubs around here. I know when you come out to buy your trees and shrubs, sometimes it feels like you're just like adding on to your sale. But to be honest, we use this in our gardens. We use this in everything that we do out here at the farm because it does such a good job to make sure that the trees and plants you use get a really good start. So I need to get this all done right now. I'm gonna have Joey come in and kind of film us as we're putting this together, and then I'll touch base with you as soon as we're done. All right, it's time to get dirty. So the boys have been busy. They've made all the holes and stuff for me, thank God. You'll notice as we brought these out, we really kind of roughed up the bottom of the roots a little bit. The roots right now are kind of going in a circle at the bottom of the pot. We want those out so that they're ready to go down. And what I do with our Biotone is I take about a cup or two out. I mix it in with some of the land and sea compost from Espoma. We love that stuff. It has great nutrients. I kind of mix all that together. I put some of it down at the bottom of the hole so that when I set this guy down, those roots at the bottom are ready to get going. and then I'll mix the rest of it around the outside, and we will continue that pattern to get the rest of this done. I think we got this done just in time because it's just about to start raining, but it feels really good to finally get one of these new flower beds planted and done. Make sure you follow us at our YouTube page, on all of our social media, because there is so many great things coming on the farm this spring. We can't wait to share all of it with you.